Okay, so you know what? My last Q&A completely flopped. Complete flop. So why am I doing another Q&A? I don't know. You know, I was just thinking that Q&A was honestly like so random and so weird that it didn't even serve its purpose, I feel like. So I'm doing another Q&A today, so maybe you can actually get to know me a little more. These questions are from Teen Vogue. I spent 30 minutes trying to find good questions, and these are the only decent questions I could find. Every Q&A tag I have found on the internet is either way too personal or just stupid. So this one was in the middle, so we're going with this one. Okay, are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? I think there's a woodpecker outside my window. Question 1, are you a morning person or a night owl? I am definitely a morning person because I have to get up early for my job. There's people who, I'm totally a morning person. There's people who can easily stay up past midnight. The last time I stayed up past midnight was when I think I was watching Crash Landing Onto You, and I was in a state of mania watching that, so like I didn't even realize time was passing. I was just watching it. But yeah, I consistently go to bed at like 9 p.m. so like no, I'm not a night owl. Number 2, what is your favorite way to celebrate something? I like doing fun little stuff. You know, I like doing fun little activities. I like doing stupid stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, like cute little birthday parties are fun, but like, that's why I miss being a kid, because freaking yes, I want to have another bowling party. I want to go laser tagging. I want to freaking like go to an apple orchard. I want to go to a fall festival. I want to go to any festival. This is how I want to celebrate things. I want to celebrate things by going oh yes, okay. I like this is extremely specific. I like going somewhere, you know, with the whole group, you know, you're with all these people, right? You spend like a large chunk of the day doing something. Doing like what? Like example, amusement park or something. Then you come home and like you all come back home together and just say it's like a birthday celebration. Then you like open gifts, you know, you celebrate, you eat cake, and then it's like a chill night. So like that's my ideal. It's kind of specific, but you know. Number 3, what is my favorite soda? Diet Dr. Pepper. Diet Dr. Pepper, yep. Now, here's the deal. Anytime I go to the movies, I will have Diet Dr. Pepper. I honestly actually think I'm gonna go to the movies tonight to see Deadpool and Wolverine, and I will be getting Diet Dr. Pepper because it's that good. Diet Coke is like second. Why diet soda? The reason I like diet soda more than regular soda is because I can drink so much soda that if it was regular soda with a ton of sugar, I would be bouncing off the walls. So I need like Diet Coke to give me the caffeine but also not make me have a heart attack. I did put in my New Year's resolution that I would not drink any more Diet Coke for the rest of the year, but I did just go food shopping and I did just buy a whole case of Diet Coke. And by me buying it, I meant my mom bought a whole case of Diet Coke, which I will be drinking, so that resolution is over. But yeah, Diet Dr. Pepper, period. What emoji do you use the most? Actually, can't we like see? Isn't that like a thing, like I can see? I knew it. I was gonna say this one too, but I just wanted to make sure. I use the one with the like crying, like water streaming in through the, you know, and then there's like tears, like I don't know, because I use it to laugh. Like if something's funny, I use it. If something's like sad, I'm like, oh my god, that sucks for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it serves its purpose in many ways. What is my biggest pet peeve? I am actually gonna do a full video on my pet peeves, so I'm not answering this question, okay? Because I have a lot of them. What do you think is the most important job? Most important job, like in general, I think is anything like medical. Like doctors are certainly the most important in my opinion. They make the world go round. They make the world go. If I was smarter, I would be a doctor. I say this all the time. Okay, yes. Could I be a doctor if I truly dedicated my life to it? Sure. But like, I don't want to, like, no. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, I would rather just be naturally smart and like be able to be a doctor without that much trouble. You know, not saying it's easy, but I'm saying, you know, if I was really, really, really smart, you know, I could study and be okay, but if it was me now, I would be like in the trenches. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I don't know. It makes sense to me. It makes sense to me. How do you like to spend your free time? So this is actually a great question that this is my dilemma lately. So I do have a lot of free time, but I also don't. So in my free time, the free time I have after work, I film and edit and do stuff on my YouTube channel. Now, I would not consider this what I do in my free time though, because for me, this is like, it's not a job, but it's like work in quotations, so when I'm not editing or filming or doing anything for my channel, I usually am doom scrolling or watching a K-drama, and I really want to stop that. Number one, I'm trying to penny board more,
but it's been so damn hot that I haven't even been wanting to go outside.
Number two, I forget I have a damn Nintendo Switch and DS behind me, and for some reason, I always forget I have them, and I have not been playing them lately, and it makes me really sad. I love playing my DS. I love playing my DS. I love playing the Switch. But what happens is I'll be on my phone, and then I'll just start scrolling, and then 2 hours pass. And then I'm like, wait, I could have been playing the Switch. I could have been playing on my DS, And it just happens. Like, it's so bad. I'm about to delete the YouTube app on my phone because of that, because it's so bad. Because I don't use like TikTok or anything. I usually use YouTube Shorts, unfortunately. Next question. What is one thing you've always wanted to learn? Well, actually glad you asked, because I've been on a space kick lately. Like, I am so interested in astrophysics and space. So anything that has to do with space, I want to learn about. So I've been really down that rabbit hole lately. That is also what I've been doom scrolling. So I've been doom scrolling like science videos.
Doom scrolling science videos?
So it's a little educational, but again, I am still doom scrolling. But the universe just fascinates me, so love that. Do you prefer air or train travel? This is a little problematic, y'all. I prefer air travel. Don't shoot me. I know damn well it is horrible for the environment, and taking a train is way better and way more eco-friendly. I do take trains. I'm about to take the train next month to see G Idol, okay? But I'm just more used to going on airplanes. Like, I had to fly so much back and forth, to freaking school, that it's just like easier for me now. So I'm just like, I would rather like fly, because I'm like, just drop me off at the airport and I'll be good, And also, like, I like being in the sky. Like, I used to be so afraid of flying, but now it's kind of like, I'm kind of over that. If I really reached a low point in my life, I say this in my head all the time, if I ever reach a low point where I really don't know what to do, I'll just try to be a flight attendant or something for like a bougie airline. But that's if we hit rock bottom. Not saying you're at rock bottom if you're a flight attendant, but that would be my panic job. Like, I don't know what to do. Does that make sense? Like, it's like flight attendants are cool, but like that's just what I would go to if I like, I don't know. I'm not trying to, I can't explain anything. I can't coherently explain my thoughts, apparently. Have you ever seen a ghost? No, I haven't, but I swear actually there was a demon in my room last night, because let me know why. I don't really believe in ghosts like that. I really do not believe in ghosts, but I was laying down. I swear to God that there was something tapping my neck. Something was tapping at my neck, and I thought it was my cat. I'm like, this is not my cat. My cat is not on my bed. I would have heard them jump. It was not my cat. Okay, so then I kind of like moved, whatever, and I was like, okay, I made that up in my head, but then I felt another tap, and I was like, nah, actually, I'm about to die. So yeah, fun fact, I might be being haunted by a demon. What is the best meal you've ever eaten? Damn, let me think. Honestly, I can't really remember. What I will say is that when I went to New York to see Casey Musgraves live at the Today Show, we did get Thai food, and that was actually, it was really good. It was really good Thai food, and the atmosphere was great. That's the thing, like, I'm all down to eating at cheap places. I'm not rich, so obviously, but when you go into a place and it's like not too expensive, not too cheap, and the atmosphere, like when the atmosphere is so like nice in a restaurant, it makes you feel good. It makes the food taste better. The food hits different. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the vibe is good, the food's gonna be good most of the time. Actually, I wouldn't even say it most of the time. I would say, one, the vibe is good and the food hits, then it's like pure good. Anyway, what is your favorite type of movie? I would say my favorite type of movie. Okay, shit. I was gonna say any animated movie I like either anime movies or like Studio Ghibli animated, but I don't see those frequently enough to be my favorite. I would say as like, I guess maybe like rom-coms? I don't know, actually. That's a great question. I'm not a movie person. That's the reason this answer is so difficult for me. I really don't like movies that much. Like, again, I said I'm going to the movies tonight. I like going to the movies, don't get me wrong, but I'm not a movie person. Like, you know, some people are movie people. I'm not a movie people. I like TV shows. So, you know, there's that. What? Do you like haunted houses? No. I love them, but I hate them in the sense that, like, I know I will be petrified. But I still want to go in the fall because it's like, it's fall. Like, you know, it's kind of the vibe. But, like, they really do terrify me. Like, if I'm going, like, with a whole group of people, maybe I would do it, but I would have to be pressured into it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not something I willingly go to many of because they scare me a lot, okay? What is the longest amount of time you've been away from home? Well, at a time, so like obviously in college I moved across the country, but obviously I would visit home. I would say the longest amount of time before visiting home was like 5 months. I think 5 months. Because I went to school to start early in the summer, and then I didn't have my tickets home until mid-December. Wait, is that 5? July to August, August to September, September into October, October to, yeah. It's like 5 months, I guess. So that's really not that much time. So yeah, fun fact, only 5 months. But it was really tough. It was a tough 5 months, let me tell you. It was a tough 5 months living with a roommate who we both did not like each other. Okay, cramped in a tiny ass dorm. Okay, freaking no. Do you prefer traveling with others or going on a solo adventure? I like traveling with others, not many others. It depends who though. Like I'm very hyper independent, so I don't mind traveling alone. I really don't mind traveling alone, and I would travel alone more if I wasn't so scared of everything, but I would rather travel with at least one other person because I'm a scaredy cat and always think I'm gonna get kidnapped. What is your favorite way to kick off a day? Well, if I'm at work it's a cup of coffee. Like, I love the smell. Like, when you're like, the smell of espresso, when you're pulling a shot, oh my god, it smells so good. It's like, If I'm at home, my favorite ways to start the day is to just like, play music and just open my windows, let the light in.
Ooh, let the light in at your back door.
Next question is, do you speak any other languages? Of French. Obviously not that well. Comment tu t'appelles? Comment allez-vous? Un petit déjeuner. Gâteau. Château. You know, I speak a little un peu de français. I would like to learn, I think I said in another video, I would like to learn like Mandarin or Japanese, but like that's not happening right now. Okay? In my opinion, I feel as though, yes, you can learn languages when you're not living around people who speak that language, but you really do have to live around people who speak that language. So for me, I feel like learning Japanese right now would be dumb because I'm not going to be using it every day. I feel like you'd have to be in like Japan for a while studying abroad to really pick up on the accent and like words. And for me, like if I was learning another language, I don't feel the need to know how to write it. Like personally, I would rather learn how to just like be able to read and speak it. That's my goal. What is your most important quality in a friend? I would say just being there, just like sticking around. And this like kind of goes with my friend who's in California. Like, we do not text every day, but we know we're still besties. Does that make sense? Like, we do not need to be texting every day to know we're friends. I would say that's like the security of it all. Like, just like being comfortable in your friendship to know that like we're good. Like, you know how some people, like, you don't text them and it's like, you're not friends anymore? Like, I like being friends with people who, like, I don't need to do that. Like, if we're busy, we know we're busy, but like we can just pick up where we left off at any point. So yeah, just like actually sticking to the friendship. What is your favorite memory? Well, I'll tell you one right now. All my favorite memories come from my family trip to California in 2019. Pre-COVID, good times. Okay, number one memory is freaking using a bidet for the first time in our Airbnb. Was like crying. Okay, it was so funny. Crying, laughing. Number two memory was just like, I just remember driving, not me driving, but in the backseat while we're driving around like Sausalito with the windows open in the car, playing Lana Del Rey. Good vibes. Love San Francisco. 10 out of 10. Good vacation. Good trip. Good trip. Ooh, I'm getting a runny nose now. What kind of career do you want? That's a great question. These are the type of questions I'm avoiding when I see my family. I say this all the time. I want a career where, well, number one, I'm very bossy. So I would like to be the boss. I mean, I'm not saying that's an excuse to be bossy, but I'm just saying I like to be able to be like creatively direct or like control like the direction a project is going in. Like, that's kind of what I like doing. I like all that like planning stuff. So in my career, I would like to do something where number one was something I'm like passionate about, because like I don't want to do something that is the biggest spider ever. Oh my god. That better not crawl in here. Hell no. Hell no. No. Anyway, back to what I was saying. It's trapped in the window, so I am just hoping it can't crawl through. I just want something where I can do something that I'm passionate about, that I like doing, that I can be in control of. Like, I don't want to just be a minion doing something that I don't care about because I'm being told to do it by another person. Something like that. Are you an introvert or extrovert? Introvert. Don't even have to elaborate on that one. What is a weird smell you really enjoy? The smell of gasoline. What do you wish you had more time to do? Play my Switch and DS. What is your ideal meal? Sushi. Do you have a favorite color? Pink, but also purple. I know this is like, look at the background of the video, but purple is kind of like, I don't know. I can't explain why I like purple so much, but I really do like purple. Like pink I like more aesthetically, but I feel like if I were a color, it would be purple. Does that make sense? I don't know. Did you like school growing up? Why or why not? I liked school a lot because it was a schedule. It gave me something to do. I truly miss like school. No, I miss college because that was just fun. Like, the classes there are very like cool, like especially the ones not in your like major. Very fun. So college, I really did like the classes and the professors and all of that. I feel like I learned so much. I even miss high school though, because again, I liked the schedule of like going in between class and class and class. You would just see the most random stuff. But this is totally also a nostalgia thing, because when I was in high school, bitch, I hated that. Wanted to leave, wanted to be homeschooled, and then COVID happened. I did not like the people at my high school. If you're watching this from my high school, I probably like you because you're watching this, but like my high school was very interesting. So at the time, hated high school, but I look back and I'm like, I think I liked it. I liked it to a point. I liked learning. I didn't like the social aspect. Next question. What makes you happy? My room.
I am dead serious on that. Every time I go in my room, I go,
like, yes, I designed this room. I designed this room. Yep, I did. I'm very proud of my room. Very proud. What is your biggest role model? I would say, honestly, it's honestly like YouTubers, which is kind of bad but kind of good. Number one, like, love Ice Cupquake. She was like the best role model to have as a kid. Like, she was like my role model as like a kid. I just loved her so much because she just showed like you can be happy, you can be genuine, you can be successful on YouTube, you can, you know, go from the ground up. And then also I would say now, and also like in the past, Emma Chamberlain, because she also again went from ground up, and like she just deserves everything she has. I don't know, it's just very inspiring because she's doing something that I would like to do. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like before in the past, and by in the past I mean like 5 years ago, I feel like in the past I was jealous of her, but now I'm not even at that point. I'm just like more actually happy for her, and I'm like inspired by it. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not a hater. I am a professional hater, but I'm not a hater on her. Not that I was a hater, okay? I was never a hater. I always liked her videos, but I was just jealous, okay? What do you think the most unpleasant sound is? The sound of scraping metal. I just imagined it. Are there any songs you know all the lyrics to? Man or Muppet? What is the spiciest food you've ever eaten? Spiciest food I've ever eaten? I think, oh, some kind of like curry I made. What do you think the worst hairstyle of all time was? Perms. What is a silly thing you take a lot of pride in? A silly thing I take a lot of pride in. My room. I think that's like literally my room. Okay. I'm only gonna do a couple more questions, then I'm gonna end the video, and I like these questions so much I'm doing a part 2. Okay, I know this is part 2 of my first Q&A, but I'm doing another part 2. Okay. Do you believe in aliens? Yes, there is 100%. This is again going on my space tangent. I 100% believe in life in other galaxies. What is your attachment style? Avoidant. Avoidant. That's really bad. That's really bad. What is your astrological sign? I'm a Leo. I'm a Leo, and August Leos are better, period. Any Leo is like iconic, so I don't want to say that, but August Leos, yeah. Actually, I don't even know why I was gonna move on. Libra rising. I'm a Leo sun, Libra rising, Taurus moon. Okay, there you go. There you go. Ooh, do you think you have a greater life purpose? I don't know. I feel like we're just all ants in the speck of the universe. Coffee or tea? Coffee. Have you ever won an award? Yes, I've won awards. Too many to name, okay. How do you like to spend a rainy day? Going to the movies. Going to the movies every single time. Every single time. What is an opportunity you feel like you missed out on? Studying abroad. I really wish I studied abroad. I know why I didn't. I didn't because, again, it would push back my graduation. And also, I was gonna do it. I was trying to do it, but it was COVID time, so they were like, it was all like messed up. And then I found out it would postpone my graduation and cost me more money, so I didn't do it, but I regret it. Do you remember names easily? No. Text or phone? Text. Do not call me. Do not call me, okay? What is your favorite kind of flower? Roses. What is your favorite piece of advice? Favorite piece of advice is stop caring so much about what other people think about you, because guess what? Guess what? They're caring about what other people think about them, and they're projecting, okay? So that was actually all the questions in this block of the Teen Vogue Q&A, so I'm just gonna end the video here. Yes, those are my answers. I don't feel like these answers are surprising, if you know. Dang, the camera just cut me off. I don't think these answers to my questions, I don't think my answers to these questions are surprising, if you know me in real life. But let me know in the comments if you are surprised by any of these answers. Just curious. I'm just keeping curious. Okay. Yeah, I'm just curious.